Okay. Just came back from the evening jog. I haven't been very disciplined with that, but what I've been very disciplined with is my reading. So since I'm here trying to manage time, actually manage myself in time the best way I can, while I'm waiting to cool down and take a shower, I said, why am I not vlogging? So here I am doing today's vlog right after the jog, since I would like to go back into a good routine with vlogging. But you see, the challenge is that I'm doing fine with staying disciplined with Italian vlogs. I'm a bit more challenged when it comes to the English vlogs. But anyhow, we are what we read. What are you reading these days? Sigla! Sigla means intro, I guess. In Italian we say sigla. I say sigla, but just sigla. Anyhow, what are you reading? Well, I can tell you what I'm reading these days, and I would appreciate you telling me what you are reading and what you would recommend me is a good book in the comments. And maybe in the near future we'll start doing some lives. So I've been reading recently the Monopoly game. It's interesting. It's very outdated, meaning as far as numbers, but the principles, as I've been saying in some previous vlog entries, are timeless. So it's a good book. Always on the real estate subject. We are in real estate, as you can tell if you haven't been following the channel for a while, or it's the first time that you're here. Welcome, but we are in real estate. We actually have a professional channel as well, Real Estate Helpful Solutions. You find the link to it in the description. Actually, there is no link. There is the chiocciola. How do you call the chiocciola, Kichi? The @ and the @ brings you directly to the channel. So, The Small and Mighty Real Estate Investor. This is a good book, especially if you're a beginner. It's not life-changing, but I would highly recommend you reading by the teacher of the writer of this book, Building Wealth One House at a Time by John Schaub. That's a very good book. And this is a good enough book. I haven't read it all. I can't judge Chad Carson's work just yet. But as a student of John Schaub, I received the recommendation to read this book by Peter Fortunato. And I actually recorded a chat with Pete, who's a dear friend of ours, but I'm still editing it. So it will come out on the channel eventually. So if you like this kind of content, to talk about book, to talk about real estate, investing, discipline, habits, and so forth and so on, subscribe to the channel. It would help us a lot. So these two are about real estate. The most recent book that I started is Guns, Germs, and Steel by, I don't know how to pronounce it, Jared Diamond. Interesting. I'm reading it because it was suggested to my wife and myself years ago by the mom of an investor friend. And I like history. But since I know that history had been made by the victorious, that change facts and they change, they just pass along what is good for them, for us to know. And it also depends who you ask, who you listen to, the way that they report the facts. I haven't been investing much time in reading history other than in school. I read a good book years ago, suggested by Jim Rohn, by the brothers, the Duran brothers, and Lessons of History. And that was a good book because he explains that there aren't bad ideas, basically. It's only the bad application of those ideas or those disciplines that by human that mess the good ideas up. Like if he talks, I think he compares, if I remember well, totalitarianism with communism, with republic, all these different regimes, and they all had a good run in time. Then they've been brought to the extremes by the greed of the leaders that were running those those regimes, I guess, however you want to label them, and that's what made them worse. But originally the idea was good, otherwise they wouldn't have taken... non avrebbero preso campo. How do you say non avrebbero preso campo, Kichi? Non avrebbero preso campo. They wouldn't have caught on. You see, I got my teacher next to me so that I can do this kind of vlog almost as if it were alive. But back to Guns, Germs, and Steel. This book tries to answer the question, why... Okay, I got it for once. Page 15. Why did wealth and power become distributed as they now are rather than in some other way? So that's a good question to ask ourselves, I guess. And he's trying to explain us why. This book overwhelming practical and political importance. So it won the Pulitzer Prize. I was just reading, what I highlighted here and there. So I can't recommend it yet because I just started it, but that's what I've been reading these days. So we are what we read, and I think it's crucial that we read different books about different subjects, not to have an unbalanced approach to things. It's crucial to be in harmony with our knowledge, values, priorities, and so forth. These are books that I started a while ago. This Kiyosaki book, The Real Book of Real Estate, Tools of Titans. Oh yes, I haven't put this one away yet because probably I will read it yet again, which would be the 5th time. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I read it 3 times in English, 1 time in Italian. Probably I'm going to read it again. I'm reading it cover to cover, but I'm not reading it at once. I'm reading, 15 minutes per day. I haven't put it away this time. I'm still debating if I'm going to read it again right away, or maybe I'm going to start it again in a few months. But I haven't put it away because I wanted to talk about it in another vlog entry. So here I am. The Power of Now. If you're about personal development, coming from the spiritual development side, probably this is the best book. Of course, it's the only book about actually spiritual development among these ones. Very powerful book. Highly recommend you read it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Also because in the vlog we've been talking about time management lately. But the best way to manage yourself in time, not managing time, you can't manage something that doesn't exist, something that we created, is managing yourself. And how do you manage yourself? By knowing yourself, by going within. And that's, people are always out, I think, no, you gotta give me strategies. I'm gonna take a class. I need to do this. No, it's easy. It's simple. It may not be easy, but it is simple. It's about us. It's about what feels good to do. It's about what resonates with us best. Look at that sweat on the keyboard, because I'm here after the run. I did only 5 miles, but hey, I did it. You see, it's not about running the marathon, achieving the goal. It's about getting better day by day, do the best we can, every time we can. As Jim Rohn says, do the best you can, do everything you can, do the best you can. So, wrapping up this vlog, it doesn't have to be a 20 minutes vlog, it just have to be a quick entry, do whatever I like. It's my channel after all. If you don't like it, change channel. Otherwise, subscribe, leave a comment, share. This is the Italian version of Deepak Chopra's book, which is Reinventing the Body, Awakening the Soul, I guess. Reawakening the Soul. Nice. I like it. It's all about what I've just been sharing, about harmony, about understanding that we can change ourselves and the results we achieve by changing within first, that our thoughts determine our emotions, and our emotions and determine even how our cells are moving in our body and our health. It's unbelievable. The deeper we go, the more we find and the more we can improve. That's my personal approach. But yes, this book is all about awareness, consciousness, and energy. Consciousness and energy. So if you like that kind of stuff, cool. The Path of Prosperity by James Allen. A friend of mine told me, man, you are overwhelming yourself with everything that you want to do. You just gotta chill. Read this book and it will help you. So I bought it right away. I haven't read it yet. I haven't started it yet. But, it's here and I'll get to it. The Creature from Jekyll Island. Lately on the channel, I shared actually the most recent English, the most recent vlog entry in English is about inflation and real estate appreciation. So in order to get a few definitions of inflation, I went to the master. Edward G. Griffin. This awesome book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. I think the 5th edition is the most recent one. If you want to learn how the Federal Reserve was created, which is, the Federal Reserve is the creature from Jekyll Island because it was created in Jekyll Island. It's as fascinating as a good novel. I don't like novels, but people enjoy reading for entertainment. Well, this is powerful entertainment to expand our knowledge. The Creature from Jekyll Island, how the Federal Reserve got created, quite fascinating. It's okay, I can't, censored. I'm censored, I can't talk about this. Go read it and then come back and let me know once you read any of these books. If you read any of these books because of this video, let me know. I would highly appreciate your support, your feedback, and that's it for now, guys. So I hope I inspired you to expand your views and your knowledge with books, because that's what the channel is about being better with books. So be better with books. Improve your thinking by reading to improve.
This video has been brought to you
by us at
Real Estate Helpful Solutions.
We buy houses, helping people.
To find out more about how we can be of help, text or call us at 727-366-6916 or send us an email at the email address you see in the photo.